Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Virtual Digital Transformation Series, a project and a program being put together through the Ministry of Public Works and the Digital Economy, and also the Caribbean Digital Transformation Unit. The purpose of this project is to ensure that our people in Dominica are knowledgeable in terms of the digital economy, the pros, the cons, how to use it in their day-to-day lives, how to use it to generate income, and also to ensure that our companies are also using the technology to improve on their business and to make our customers' ability to purchase items online a lot easier. It also includes ensuring that the government services are also improved to make our lives a lot easier. For example, you can now pay your passport application online instead of having to stand up in the line. So instead of standing in the line, you can do it online on your mobile device, on your desktop, at your convenience, anywhere in your car or whatever. So what we have right now, we have many companies who are part and parcel of this program who are ensuring that they are promoting the various services that they offer so that it makes your life a lot easier. This program is spearheaded by Dr. Jermaine Japere and a very capable team, and we look forward to continue working with all the various companies in Dominica to help them showcase their business and to incentivize them and to motivate them to continue and to even do more in terms of using the digital economy. We have two great companies here today. We have We4, the Freight Master, which is a courier company that provides services from different countries, and Mr. David Thornhill will explain that in a short while. And we also have the team from Shop DM, our local Amazon. I call it our local Amazon that provides amazing services where you can buy local products, which they will explain in a short while. Just name it, they do it. And not only that too, in addition to allowing you to purchase the items online, they can also have those items delivered to you at your home. So a fantastic service. So we want to congratulate all the companies that are already using the digital economy and digital technology to showcase their businesses, to increase their visibility, and to also make it so much easier for their customers to move forward. So I'm going to now introduce you to Mr. David Thornhill from We4, the Freight Master, who will explain to you the services his company provides and what you can do online on their website.
Good morning, everyone. My name is David Thornhill, and I am representing We4 Freight Master, which is a premier courier company in Dominica. We4 Freight Master provide shipping via regular shipping boat, as well as express shipping via air, right? So you may be wondering, how can I sign up with We4 Freight Master? You can log on to our website at www.weforwardfreightmaster.com. And there, you can navigate throughout our website. You can create an account by clicking on the tab Dominica, and then you fill out the form and put in the necessary information on there. So you may be wondering, how can I get an address with We4 Freight Master as well as to ship my packages? So as soon as you log on and give us your pertinent information, you get a free box address in Florida, Miami, and then you can proceed to shipping with We4 Freight Masters. Here, if you look, we have different box sizes, and these are just some of the different boxes that you can ship via your shipping company, right? And just before we move on to our video, I'd just like to tell you we are located on 46 Cox Street in Roseau. You could also call us at 440-9800 or 235-8374.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thornhill. So in a few seconds, we will then move on to our video, on his video, where he shows you how to navigate the site. So part of the strategy is to ensure that we don't just tell you what to do, but the various companies are actually going to show you step by step how to do it. And they too will have all of these videos on their various websites. So in case you forget, you can still go back there and learn exactly what to do. You can pause the video if you made a mistake. So we now turn over to We4 Freight Master again, who will show you the instructional video and how to navigate their website and also how to sign up and so on and so forth.
Greetings everyone, my name is David Thornhill and I'm from We Forward Freightmaster. I'm one of the supervisors over at We Forward Freightmaster, and today I am here to discuss with you We Forward Freightmasters and how to navigate through our website. Okay, so welcome to the We Forward Freightmaster website, and if this is your first time, how do we get there? We get there by typing weforwardfreightmaster.com in the search bar, and you click search and the We Forward Freightmaster website comes up. Now I'm from Dominica, so I'm going to click on Dominica. And if it's your first time using the We Forward Freightmaster website and you need to create an account, you simply sign up with We Forward Freightmaster or Freightmaster. So if I wanted to create an account, I click sign up, and this box opens up, and here you have it. You fill in your pertinent information and you click on create an account. But you first accept the terms and conditions of We Forward Freightmaster Limited. As soon as you do that, you get a prompt via email, and you click and you accept the prompt, and you would have successfully created your account. Now on that same page, we have different ways of making payments for your services with We Forward and Freightmaster. You can either pay via Mo Banking, M-Ledger, Zelle, as well as Cash App as an option. If you would scroll below, you will see rates from our Miami office, and this gives you the various rates per cubic measurement, as well as our rates from New York, which we organize our barrels, as well as the pickup and drop-off locations. Now some of you may be wondering what type of size is 1 cube or 2 cubes. If you click clients as well as package sizes, this page open up and it will show you the various box sizes from 1 cube to 5 cube, as well as the different types of measurement, length by width by height. For those of you who would like to find out what the different percentages of in regards to duty on certain items, you hover your cursor over islands, you click Dominica, and then you click on duty. Here, a page will open up with the various items as well as the duty percentages of these various items. Now you have from acoustic guitars to adhesive tape, artificial flowers, and so many other items that our clients orders. Now this is just a simple way of navigating through our website. So you could spend some more time going through the various headings as well as exploring our website. Thank you very much.
So again, good morning and welcome back to the Virtual Digital Transformation Series, a program being put together by the Ministry of Public Works and the Digital Economy to ensure that the people of Dominica are educated, that they are knowledgeable, that our companies are using the digital technologies to make their work and the work of their staff a lot easier, but more importantly to ensure that the ability for customers to access information on a regular basis and a timely basis, and to provide services to them on a timely basis. The program also includes ensuring that the government service is also using technologies to make life easier. So to ensure some of the things that's going to be done is that the entire government website system will be redone. So it's easy to find information. It is easy to find the various ministries. Instead of having to go and fill out a form, the intention is to ensure that all of our forms are online. You can submit your forms online. If you have to pay for those services, you can actually pay for those services online to obviously reduce the amount of time that one has to spend. So just imagine right now if you wanted to pay for the application fee for your passport. Many persons would line up at the Treasury building and have to wait and do that process. But just guess what? Whilst you're driving into the city of Roseau, you could go on your phone, and if you have a credit card, you could actually make that payment whilst you're on your way to to the passport office. The passport forms are also online. You don't need to print them initially, but you can fill out all the forms online. You can save it, and then when you're ready to print, you print, and then you bring it to the passport office. So you can well imagine how much time that you are going to save. We have many other companies. We had Domlec, where you can actually pay for your power online. You can pay for it just before they disconnect, and it'll be, if you pay for it online through their portal, the amounts are automatically added to your account, so you won't just get disconnected and have your children being not able to have internet connectivity. The same thing for Dawasco. You can also go on their website and pay online. So many of the companies, we had the National Bank of Dominica also, where even when you want to fill out an application form for your credit card or for a loan, you can now do all of these services online. So this is the primary reason why we're here today, is to showcase all of the companies who are ahead of the game, who are providing the services. And obviously, many people are already using the services. Many people are shopping on a regular basis, shopping on eBay, shopping on Amazon. So many of us in Dominica are already using these services. So our companies in Dominica have to ensure that they are keeping up with the times, or guess what? They will be left behind. And we don't want anybody to be left behind. We don't want our people to be left behind in terms of education, nor do we want our companies to be left behind. So we are encouraging all the companies, if you're not using digital technologies, to find someone who can assist you in doing that. Go online and learn so that you can provide continued services to your customers. One of the questions, Mr. Thornhill, that someone asked is that if they can't get you on the phone, how else can they contact your company?
Testing. Well, Mr. Tong, there are various ways in contacting us. You can send us an email via freihtmastertracking@gmail.com or tfs.supervisor@gmail.com. You can also send us a WhatsApp via 235-8374 or by contacting us at 440-9800.
Are there any other ways? Do you have, a lot of people use WhatsApp nowadays. Can they contact you using WhatsApp?
Yes, Mr. Tong. This is a form of communication that we use all the time for clients. If we can't get them, we also Facebook or other social media platforms.
Okay, and that's the great thing about having a website. If you cannot contact the individual, it means you can find the information very easily. Some persons determine as to whether they want a website or whether they want a Facebook page or whether they want some other form of social media. The way I see it is that your social media page whets the appetite of an individual, and your web page provides you with a lot more information. So in 2 seconds, and that's the other thing too, I always say to individuals, trust Google. If you're not sure if a company exists, you can ask Google, where can I find that company? Where can I get directions to that company? Google, how can I get the telephone number for that company? And if these companies are listed online, all of their information will more than likely populate on the website. So you can actually trust Google. So if you want to know how long it's going to take to go to Marigot, if you ask Google, it will actually tell you how long it'll take to go from Roseau to Marigot. One thing I've realized that because I drive a little bit fast, I always get there faster than Google actually tells me. You know, so very much, Mr. Thornhill, for your questions, answering the questions. We will check the log and see if there's any more. And at this point, we will turn over to the team of ShopDM so that they can introduce their company. And like we said, ShopDM is a local company, born and bred in Dominica, created by Dominicans who are providing an amazing set of services, and I look forward to their presentation. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Testing? Is it good? Testing? Okay, good. Yeah, thank you for that introduction, Mr. Tong. Thank you for that introduction. So I'm Tony from ShopDM.
I'm Gandhi from ShopDM.
So our company is an e-commerce platform, like said. What we do is we help Dominicans get what they need more easily. So you can purchase from the stores you usually purchase from in Dominica. So, you know, those are Toots Connections, those are manufacturers like JD's Naturals, and you get the products delivered to your home wherever you are. The process is very similar to using Amazon. You go online, you search, you add to your cart, you pay online. But we're not going to keep you too long because we actually prepared a video where we explain all of this. And beyond just us telling you, you're going to be able to hear from our customers, hear from some of the people who use ShopDM on, you know, a weekly basis, and they'll explain why they use ShopDM. So hopefully you enjoy it, and thank you for your time. Nice. So hi, I'm Tony from ShopDM.
Yeah, I'm Gandhi from ShopDM. We are the founders.
We're the founders of the company. So ShopDM is an e-commerce marketplace. We make it possible for you to buy from stores all over Dominica and get it delivered to your home.
So on a day-to-day basis, I deal with the operations side of the business. Or on a basic level, I ensure that from the time an order is placed to the time it gets to a customer, that everything goes smoothly. And on a deeper level, I interact with the customer, do customer service, and learn how the product is used and how we can improve it.
Yeah, so Dan is the guy who's, you know, making stuff happen. So I do a lot of software development for ShopDM. Well, I mean, I'm the person who's built everything you see. We also just generally improve the site, so there's a lot of exciting things coming, and we do that day to day. So people use ShopDM for loads of reasons.
And more we are learning about the issues that affect our customers or our target customers so that we can improve.
All right, my name is Dylan. I live in dealing Goodwill, and I am an application support analyst for a US-based IT company.
My name is Cecile. I live in Point Michel, and we have a little guest house.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Dev. I'm from Dominica. I live here in Miami now.
I've used ShopDM, I want to say maybe once, twice a month for grocery shopping and other stuff.
I started using ShopDM in October when there was some heavy rain and I couldn't leave my house. My car was stuck. Hearing about ShopDM, so I made an order online to get some food, to get some basic necessities, and they delivered. They walked all the way through the ravine, down my road, carrying gas bottles and big bags of dog food, and I fell in love. That was it.
ShopDM made it possible for me to order groceries for my grandmother all the way back home. She was very happy that I was able to do that for her, and it made me happy too, knowing that I have an easy and convenient way to send goods and products back to my family back home.
ShopDM helps me avoid Roseau, which is a big deal for me because, well, we all know parking in Roseau, shopping in Roseau is a pain in the butt. So I can say that. I usually order the heavy stuff, the big bags of dog food, 25 pounds, 50 pounds, cat food. I have 3 dogs and 3 cats, so we go through a lot of that. They have just about everything I need on the website, so I don't really need to shop as much. I'll go like once a month on a Sunday when there's no traffic and get a few things that, you know, that I need outside of ShopDM.
So before I use ShopDM, I would usually just go to the local supermarket just behind my apartment here at S-Mart. But S-Mart doesn't have all of the things that I would like that other supermarkets would have in town. So with the main advantage that I use ShopDM for is to access goods that I would normally not get in the local supermarket. And seeing that I don't have a mode of transportation, it suits me pretty well to have these groceries and these things that I can't get within walking distance delivered to me in bulk.
Also, because we have a guest house and we do quarantine, people have to shop, and sometimes they have friends and family that brings items for them, and sometimes they don't, or they don't want to disturb people, or they want to just make their own choices. So before they arrive, a few days before they arrive, I send them the link, and I tell them to order 24 hours in advance or 48 hours, so that I get the food before they arrive. I put everything in the fridge for them. And when they reach, they have everything that they need. And then usually during the quarantine, a couple of days after, they'll make another order to complete the first one. So that's very convenient for me because I don't have to shop for them, considering I don't like to shop for myself. Shopping for them is not my favorite thing. And they get what they want. They choose their brand, they choose the quantity. So it's just a lot more convenient for everyone.
The website was very easy to use. They had a whole catalog of all the products available from all the local retailers. I was able to shop there, put together a cart of all the items I know that she liked, and then pay right through the website itself using my American credit card.
As far as the usability of ShopDM, me being in IT, it's not that difficult for me to use. A lot of times I try to put myself in the lens of a consumer that is not, IT savvy or computer savvy, and when I put myself in the lens of that kind of consumer, ShopDM portrays itself to be very, very easy. The interface is very smooth. There's not a lot of lag time on there at all. It works really well on the computer and on the mobile phone. I only ever use ShopDM on my phone, really and truly. I think I've already used it once on a computer, but most of the time I just pull up my phone, go on the website. The menus is very easy to go through the menus and select what I need, add to the cart, and then input my payment and place the order and just wait for it to come.
I find using ShopDM pretty easy. I mean, I'm comfortable with computers, but I don't think if you can handle Amazon or any websites to shop online, then you can handle ShopDM. It's the exact same thing. You can shop by category. You can shop by store. You can pick whatever store that you want. There's a lot of local small producers, which is really cool to have all this under the same roof, to be able to not just grocery shopping, but the local herbs and beauty products and all those wonderful small productions. To have all this under the same roof, I think is very convenient.
As far as them delivering my order, I haven't had any major issues at all. Most of the time, the time that they say they're going to deliver it, they usually deliver it earlier than that, so that's a plus. So I have no complaints in that regard. They're on top as far as notifications. There's different vendors and different goods come from different vendors, and I get notifications saying that this part of the order has been picked up by this vendor, this part of the order has been picked up by that vendor, and I'll get a call saying they're on the way or they're outside. I come pick it up, talk a little bit, so you have that little human interaction part as well. It's not super systematic. It's pretty nice. Everybody's pretty friendly, and they do a good job from when the order is placed all the way up to delivery.
The deliveries are pretty smooth. I get it the day after. Sometimes if I need something on that day and I order early in the morning, they'll go out of their way to get me what I need. But I normally order the day before, and it runs really smooth. Even when my road is damaged, they park on top and they walk. So
there were no issues at all. It was simple and very easy to use. After that, they kept me updated at the stage of the wave by email. When the order was picked up from the retailer, and then when it was on the way to delivery, and then when it was finally delivered to her.
When it comes to prices, I find it's the exact same prices that I will get in a supermarket. In some cases, it's even cheaper because you buy straight from the producer. An example would be the coffee, Café Local, that you would find in supermarkets for $25, $28. And on ShopDM, it's $20 because you're buying straight from the producer. So in some cases, it's even cheaper. The cost of delivery, in my case, in Point Michel, is $6, which I find ridiculously cheap. That's the base price. And if I order from different stores and they have to go to different shop, each additional shop is $2. So at the end of the day, that's pretty much what it costs me in gas to get to Roseau, less the frustration. So I find the delivery prices more than reasonable.
The cost of using the service is fair, I believe. Otherwise, I would be putting in the cost of, let's say, if I wanted to go to town and get my groceries, now I have to think about the cost of the transportation. If I have my own car, I have to think about all the expenses I have to put in that car. So long term, I'll probably end up paying more anyway. So I feel like the delivery fees and the service fees for the number of things that I get from ShopDM, I think it's fair. I think that I feel like I pay less for that service, more so than if I had to go and acquire transportation. And of course, the fact that I have to physically go and get these things myself. I'm saving on time, I'm saving on energy. And so yeah, the cost is definitely worth it. It's not super expensive, so I feel it's fair.
I would recommend ShopDM to just about anybody, especially if you live far from Roseau. It saves you the trip, the time, the gas. The prices all around the islands are pretty reasonable. I don't have them all in mind, but even if you're far, you're talking $12 or something like that. So the cost of gas and the frustration is well worth it. I recommend to guest houses like me who do quarantine. That will make your life a lot easier. And just about anybody who finds parking in Roseau highly annoying.
I definitely recommend ShopDM to everybody, even if you drive to get your groceries or not. I recommend it to anybody, especially people who don't drive, first of all. People who work from home now, that we see that a lot of people are working from home nowadays, and you don't want to spend the extra time having to go get groceries, just have to get it delivered to you. For people who have kids and family, that you can't just leave at the house while they go grocery shopping. ShopDM is definitely a plus for you to use. You can keep your kids at home, and you can stay at home, do what you have to do at home, knowing that there's a service out there doing the grocery shopping on your behalf, and all you gotta do is just pay the service fee and the delivery fee. So highly recommend it for sure, and they're doing a really good job, and see that the customer base is growing, the list of vendors are growing, so it shows that they're doing something right, and they keep doing it right. So yeah, highly recommend it for pretty much anybody.
Thank you, ShopDM, and I look forward to seeing all the great things this website comes.
So that's us. And what we'll do is going forward is we'll show you a little bit about how to use this site. It's designed to be very easy, like we said. But still you never know until you see it. So we're gonna click around now and yeah. So ShopDM, we have a range of different items. Like here, you can see some of the last few items have been from local producers. You have people like Be Natural on here. You have people like Nature Blends on here. You have like one of the really popular persons is JD's Naturals. The women get all their maintenance products. They're like face, body, that kind of stuff, personal care. But aside from that, another big area on ShopDM is just it's just like your day-to-day stuff, because you're not always gonna be trying to get a sort of specialty item. Sometimes you just need to do your groceries. So for instance, one of our biggest stores is Tooth Connections. They have hundreds of products, so you can go, you can you get your corned beef, you can add it to your cart. Your black beans, you can add it to your cart. Your tuna, you can add it to your cart. But you don't only have to buy that imported stuff. You can also buy your groceries that are made by local producers. So you could search for whole chicken. Probably. This guy does not have any in stock, but you can get other whole chicken. Then you can go. Let's say you need some pharmaceuticals as well. There's Jolly's Pharmacy on here. You can purchase, let's say you want some petroleum jelly. So all this stuff, you purchase, and it's really simple. As you see, you just browse, you search, you purchase. You can search for.
You literally shop at multiple stores at one time, just like you would if you came to town yourself.
Yeah.
So our goal is, of course, to make it so that it's convenient and you find what you need, and you don't have to go through the heartache of all the things we mentioned before.
Hot sun going around, so
the cat calling, going to 2-3 stores and not finding that one thing.
Exactly,
Just getting
that disappointment
at the end of the day and still not finding what you need. So
yeah, and you can also get your fresh produce, because we have partnerships with persons in the market, and you can purchase from the market. You get your watermelon, you get your sweet potatoes, so you can do a full purchase here. And ShopDM doesn't only have stuff to do your groceries. So you might be looking for stuff for the home, like let's say you're looking for a blender or kettle. Likely you won't have an account yet. So then, all right, and then you decide you want to go to checkout, but you don't have an account yet. So this screen will come up. So then you're like, okay, what can I do? So then maybe you're like, all right, I want to make an account with Davidson at shopdm.store. Maybe I want Davidson test at shopdm.store. Then I go, my password is, something I'm not going to tell you guys. Let's say Anthony Edwards. And then I create the account. It tells me welcome to ShopDM. And then what I need to do is provide my delivery address. So let's say you have a location in Loda, Bond Street on Loda, but
the street's name in Loda.
Well, let's assume there's a Bond Street in Loda, But also, we know we live in Dominica. That's why there's a directions field. So, you go, you see the third house next to the church on the left side. And then, like you see, you have your items from Jollies, you have your items from ShopDM Farmers Link, items from the shopping service, you have your items from Toots Connections. And now you're deciding how you want it sent to you. So there's different delivery options. You can pick up for free as long as the location, as long as the store offers that as an option at the location. Let's say you don't have a vehicle and you upload that, so you don't want to do that. You could get it delivered through ShopDM, and often what we do is we do next day delivery. So we usually do all the deliveries within 24 hours. If they're very small ones, and let's say we're either holding the stuff or the seller's very fast, because it depends a lot on the seller's response time. If it's a big retailer and they see the order, they get it ready in an hour, you might get the same day, but usually the latest you'll get it is the next day. And then we also work with partners. We work with Quick Delivery. Quick Delivery is one for our great partners. They enable same-day delivery. So Quick, you're always going to get it that day. So you get it that day. It's going to cost a little more, but you'll usually get it in hours. So the total here, you did $105 of shopping. We get it delivered. And then, again, the delivery for Loda with these 3 different items is $12. So, again, it's super affordable. It's designed to be affordable because, our vision is with everyone being able to access this convenience. It cannot just be, people that, have a lot or whatever. Every single person should be able to get the convenience. They might not need it every day, but, one day might be a tight day and they need it to assist. Now, if I wanted, if this was a gift, then I could actually send it to someone else. So one thing that people use ShopDM for actually is they are not in Dominica, they might be overseas and they have like a family member here. And now they can do their purchasing for their family member. So it's a really quick way to send quick support for your family. So during the COVID lockdown we had last October, we had loads of people doing this. They were like, they heard what was happening and they really wanted to help their family. And this is a very fast way to send some quick assistance to your family. You'll order today and your family might get it the same day. If not the same day, they'll get it tomorrow. So but we'll probably show that another time. Yeah, you can pay with mobile banking, you can pay with debit or credit card, you can pay with PayPal. So here we go, we pay. So basically, that's the process. You do that, and then in the background, we run together. The store gets immediately alerted. If it's multiple stores, they all get alerted at that point. And then, the logistics just continues. We work with a bunch of contractors.
Right now we do island-wide delivery.
Yeah.
So we have already been delivering as far as Capuchin, Scott's Head,
Peebush,
La Plaine, like all the far places that you might
be. But also in Roseau, also everywhere.
So, everywhere. So from Capuchin to Kashako, as we say. Okay, so that's it. We hope you got a clear idea of how the platform operates. Of course, again, www.shopdm.store.
Or just type ShopDM into Google.
Very simply. And you can visit the site. We encourage you to do so. We encourage you to also give us feedback if you visit the site and there's something that you think should be there and it's not there. Let us know. Of course, we are on a daily basis working very hard to improve and add more variety so that all our customers can be satisfied. But yeah, Shop DM, because it should be easy.
Because it should be easy.
Welcome back to our virtual digital transformation series being put together by the Ministry of Public Works and the Digital Economy and being implemented and executed by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Unit. Our role and our main goal is to ensure that the people of Dominica are knowledgeable, that we provide them with the knowledge in terms of how to use the technologies, what technologies are available, day-to-day lives, but also how you can use them to shop online, to earn an income, because many of us have various skills. We want to also ensure that companies are using the technology to make their work easier, the work of the staff easier, and also to ensure that persons can use their services a lot easier, also to make their businesses more visible, because obviously through the use of social media, you can not only promote it a lot more cheaply, in a sense, but you can also get a lot of data as to who's coming to your site, where they're coming from, what time they're shopping on your site, and so on and so forth. One of the amazing things that a lot of us don't realize, that when you check back your analytics, you would see that most probably 70% of people are actually accessing your website and your Facebook pages on their mobile device, which means most people are using mobile devices to contact you and so on and so forth. Part of our role again is to ensure that the government also is upgrading their services and their systems to also make it easier for you. So no longer would you have to fill out manual forms, bring it back to that organization, or department and then go to the Bayfront and make a payment, or go to the Treasury and make a payment. The government already has an online platform where you can make many payments to various ministries online, again, to very much save you time. We know the constraints of parking in the city and having to stand up in the sun and so on and so forth. So the intention is to make our lives a lot easier and to provide feedback. To the Shop DM team, that was a very comprehensive presentation. I didn't see any questions. I think the only question I would have for you is, if someone is not sure, how do they contact you? Can they contact you? Is there a live chat on the site? Is there a WhatsApp number? Can they contact you through Messenger? If you can explain all the various ways that they contact you and how you can move forward.
Thank you for that question. Well, contact is a really core part of fulfilling the orders. So basically, as soon as we, very frequently after we get an order, especially if it's your first time, Gandhi here is gonna call you. He's gonna call you on WhatsApp and make sure you have no reservations. Like a lot of us, this is the first time. We know this is new to Dominica, so this might be the first time you're shopping online. This might be the first time you're shopping online for a delivery in Dominica, and let's be honest, like, not everyone has a lot of confidence in Dominican services. So, we like to break that immediately, tell you, hey, it's cool, it's real. We're on our way, and we'll contact you through WhatsApp, we'll contact you through phones. You can contact us on the phone. You can call us on 612-8202. You can also WhatsApp us on that number. That number is also on the site, so if you don't need to remember it, you can just go to the site in the contact area. You can also email us at hello@shopdm.store. But again, all of that information is on the site. So, you can contact us that way, or you can just go through the site. Like, we try to answer all the questions.
Or also on our Facebook, you can contact us there on our page. Another number is 612-0435. You can get us that way. But as we said, we make a point to make contact with our customers as soon as they come through with an order.
Okay, thank you very much. And I just want to reiterate the importance to the companies, the importance of having presence online. But having a presence is like having a store, but you must promote your store. And you can't promote your store once, you can't promote it twice, it has to be consistent. So actually a while ago, about 15 minutes ago, I was online, just scanning. A lot of people say, but why you have to take your advantage. And just by scanning it, a friend of mine who's lived away for a long time, she asked the question, guys, where can I shop online? And I'm saying, but wait a while, everybody should know, but it clearly indicates that you have to continuously put information out there. So I was able to quickly put, hey, we're having this transformation, virtual transformation project right now. Listen to it, but at the same time, you can shop online. Go to Shop DM, and you will be able to shop online right away. So promote your businesses, answer the questions on a timely basis. So David, let me ask you a question. What telephone numbers can people contact you at? And in terms of the service, as you can see on Shop DM, within a matter of hours, they can have your products to you. In terms of you, how does that work with your company?
Good day again, everyone. For We Forward Freight Masters, if you're shipping via regular shipping, which is a boat, it takes about 6 to 7 days to come to Dominica. And there are times when we clear packages the same day or the following day. If you're shipping via express shipping, it takes about 3 to 5 business days, depending on the route at that time. And clients usually ask how long does their package take to get to Dominica and what's the process. The process is after you've ordered your package and it gets shipped to Miami, we then update your dashboard, and from there you can track your package. And what we encourage clients to do is to send invoices, and you can do so via our WhatsApp services, and you can send it to 235-8374 or 277-8717, as well as you can give us an indication or any special request you have by calling 440-9800 or 448-4240, right? And invoices can also be sent to weforwardshipping@gmail.com. So as soon as your item is updated via your dashboard, you can start tracking your package from the time it leaves Miami to the time it gets to Dominica. So the cutoff point, we usually tell our clients, it's on a Monday by 12 p.m. You want to ensure that your package has reached our warehouse. So from there, we pack it up in a container and it gets transferred to the port. And the boat leaves on Thursday and it gets to Dominica usually Tuesday morning or Tuesday evening. And from there, we begin the clearing processes. So all our NCVs, which is non-commercial value, packages are cleared that exact same day. And those items which include duty, we start processing them the next day. All right, so it's simple, it's easy. Our website, it's not complicated. You can navigate through the website easily. And another thing we do, we know that some of our clients, especially the older persons, they might not be tech savvy. So we encourage them to come down to our office and we run through the system with them. There are times when we have to upload the invoices for our clients as well. So it's not that complicated. We give you the option to do it yourself or to come into the office for further assistance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thornhill. So again, to the companies, I encourage you. Many times you find some customers, you show them the website, you show them the video, and you find that they keep on asking you the same question over again. So I encourage you, when you have customers like that, based on our experience and my experience, call the customer into the office and do a one-on-one presentation with them. And trust me, once you've done that, they thank you forever and they never have to ask you questions again. So I would like to ask the team from Shop DM the same question. Someone just sent me a message and they were saying, hey, if I order my items, let's say at 8 o'clock in the morning, and also can someone place an order even before working hours? But let's just say I place my order at 8 o'clock. Does the system notify me immediately? Is it the following day? And when can if I choose delivery, how soon would I get it within that time frame? I think a lot of persons want to get a bit of clarity in terms of that.
All right. Thank you for that question. That's a good question. Different scenarios you mentioned there, but on the platform, we make it clear that delivery will be done either same day or next day. In the situation where you place an order in the morning, let's say 8 o'clock, if the sellers that you purchase from, if they are able to pull the items together, say within a reasonable time, 1 hour, 2 hours, it's very possible to get it on the same day. If you order from, let's say, sellers who, and just to make it clear, we don't only have stores located in the capital, in Roseau. We have sellers and manufacturers located as far as Bakers and all over the island. So in that case, sometimes you order something from 2 or 3 different sellers, and one of these sellers or the stores, they are manufacturer, they might have to make something or put something together from scratch. Then in that case, you most likely will get it the next day. But generally, we aim for the same day or next day. Of course, everything is online, so you will basically be able to order at any time, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, it doesn't matter. Once you place that order, the stores get the notification. So, of course, based on their opening hours, they will get that notification or take heed of that notification. And then once the items are ready, they actually have a button they click, ready to pick up. And as soon as they click that button, you get that notification that your items are ready to pick up, so you can actually track it along the way. When it's picked up by the delivery person, you also get a notification. And then when it's finally delivered, of course, you know because we're delivering it to you. Or if you got a gift for someone, you would get a notification that it was delivered.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gandhi. And I think you made a very important point in terms of managing the expectations of individuals. Like you're saying, you're not just ordering from one store in Roseau, so please be mindful of that. You're supporting, and I don't want to say you're just buying, you are supporting the local companies. A significant portion of the companies are local, and you're supporting local persons throughout Dominica. So like he said, you may be supporting someone in Calibishi or Tukari or it is. Some of these items will take a little bit of time to get into the city, so please be mindful of that. But most importantly, you are supporting locals in Dominica. We encourage everyone to support locals as much as possible who are taking their time to provide these online services to make it easier. And like they said, not only can you shop whilst you're in Dominica, if you have family members, people that you love and support in Dominica, you can also shop for them. And at some point with Jolly's, naming the different companies that were here, Jolly's, and I think two persons who are Dominica can also send items. Persons who are in Dominica, out of Dominica, persons who are in Dominica can also send items out of Dominica. So it's very important to realize that with the whole issue of the digital economy and technology, not only can you shop in Dominica, you can send stuff out of Dominica. It goes all various ways. So we just ask you to continue to support the various companies. So I'm going to ask David to just give his final comments on his company, and then we'll come back to Shop DM, and then we will wrap up the session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tong. To recap, we are We Forward Freight Masters, one of the premier shipping company in Dominica, and we are located on 46 Cock Street, and our number is 448-4240 or 440-9800. You can also contact us on WhatsApp, 235-8374 or 277-8717. All right? Now, if you are looking to do business with We Forward Freight Master, you can simply create your free account. Go into www.weforwardfreightmasters.com, and if you're in Dominica like myself, you click on Dominica and you sign up. Signing up is totally free. There's no cost to it. And then you insert that box address into your Amazon account or eBay account or wherever you're shipping from, and you can start shipping your products. All right? So again, our website is www.weforwardfreightmasters. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we turn over to the team from Shop DM with your closing remarks.
Okay. Yeah, so of course, we are very grateful for the opportunity to share Shop DM, the product that is Shop DM, with the public. We think that is the best thing since sliced bread with the edges cut off. But basically, if you think this service might be of use to you, and we definitely think it will, or it is, or it can be, you can visit the site www.shopdm.store, or if you want to contact or ask any questions, or Facebook, you can, just visit the site. We have all our information on there also. Of course, just to let you know, we deliver island-wide, but we are not always the ones doing the delivery. We have a vast network of delivery agents working with, so you will meet different faces. You're not always going to see our face, but so if you also, we are in the early stages, and we hope to build Shop DM into something that solves as many problems for our customers as possible. If you have any questions, if there are anything you can't find on the site that you think should be there, let us know. If you have a favorite seller or customer that you think should be on the site, also let them know that they should contact us. Selling on the site is free, so of course there's no downside.
Yeah, and I guess what I would say is Gandhi said almost everything. The only thing I would add is, if you're intrigued by this, if you think this might solve a problem for you, just try it out. Like most, the way most people do it is I mean, again, it's new to Dominica, so people come and you can know when it's a test order. They buy like, one or two things, like a few cans of milk and like some,
Random yogurt.
like $5 planting or something, because they're like, oh man, is this real? And then like when they get it, they're shocked, So, go ahead, check it out. We've had hundreds of people use the site, and usually when people buy on Shop DM, they buy over and over because they enjoy the service. You heard it from our customers.
So just to make that last point, a big part of what we do or what makes Shop DM unique is the fact that we are pushing the envelope to be able to deliver to every corner of the island. That's not an easy task. We a lot of times have to kind of make or work or create a situation where the delivery is possible, or the word's not coming to me. But we'll make contact with you. It doesn't matter where you're located. You might be on a feeder road somewhere. Well, we will figure out the location and the logistics, and we will tailor make basically a delivery solution for you depending on where you are. So don't be afraid if you don't think that because you're off the road or whatnot that we're not able to get things to you. We'll figure it out and we'll solve that problem for you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. So just a quick one in terms of what you just mentioned. I was actually listening to one of the important things that you have to educate yourself, right? So last night I was listening to a company from Jamaica that is into the delivery business, and one way they solve that issue in terms of the delivery, and because we don't have proper addresses and street addresses and stuff like that, is the ability to allow the client to pin their address. So once they pin their address, now it allows it. Well, it makes it easier. It doesn't make it perfect because there's some roads that are not even on Google Maps. And again, that is an opportunity for someone to start mapping all of these streets and roads to make it easier and put various landmarks. So there's a lot of opportunities for all of us. So again, thank you very much to the team of Shop DM for being here. Thank you very much to the team of We Forward, the Freight Master, for being here. Again, we are here from the Caribbean Digital Transformation Unit, again under the Ministry of Public Works and the Digital Economy, because the goal of the government is for no one to be left behind. We don't want our people to be left behind, we don't want the government to be left behind, and we don't want our companies to be left behind. So that is why we're doing our best to educate our people in terms of knowledge, in terms of how to capitalize on the digital economy to make their life and their work easier, to also earn income online. So even right now you have persons who are on the new work online program, so persons who have various skills, whether it's translation of documents, whether it's database management, they are learning how to sell those skills online and earn foreign currency. In terms of our companies, again, we have companies here who are doing a fantastic job and who are ahead of the curve. I want to congratulate all of them for being there, even prior to COVID, offering all of these amazing services. And we ask all of you to support them. Those of you who are watching these videos, please, if you want to really help a company, don't like the video, share the video. If you really want to support someone, don't like a post, share the post. That's the only way you get it to go to someone else. It's the ultimate way of doing that. So even from the government standpoint, the government is also putting things in place to ensure that the issuance of forms, the completion of forms are all integrated. The issue of making payments, having to stand in a long line, you can do that online. The whole issue of travel facilitation to make it easier for you to come into Dominica. Even the integration of various services, because sometimes you want to clear an item at the port, but you have to fill out a form at the veterinary or the Ministry of Agriculture, or you need one at the Bureau of Standards. The intention is to integrate all of these services so that all of them will be integrated, that when you enter the application once, it's basically called a single window, that all of them will be connected so that you don't have to go to multiple sites to get your stuff done. So the intention is to improve on the ease of doing business, and many of these companies are doing that already. We have wonderful companies like Mlaja, which has a mobile wallet where you can go online right now, you can see your your Dowasco bill, and you can pay your Dowasco bill right on your phone once you have money on your phone. So amazing set of services, and we encourage you to listen every Wednesday from 9 o'clock. We have various companies who will be online showing you the various services that they have. We've recorded wonderful videos showing you exactly how to use the services. So just in case you forget, you can go back to those videos to see exactly what to do, or go to the respective company's website to learn what to do. So again, thank you very much for listening. Thank you to all the companies for participating. Thank you to the ministry for allowing us to use their wonderful ground floor. Again, see you next week, same time. Please, according to my son, please like and subscribe to our channel.